Onward to steal us a sword. Sword.
Sword. God.
This will be the second time my family has done this.
If we pull it off.
And if we don't, it's the news for us all.
Short campaign.
Well, you understand that sooner or later we may all die anyway. The
We all die
inevitability of
sometime, but some of us would rather not be soon.
Some people want to die of old age, for some bizarre reason.
Surrounded by
Well,
bastards.
at least after I have secured a legacy for myself.
Book tells me that's overrated.
Okay,
Book
so
tells you a lot of things.
Are you actually rolling dice?
possibly.
You think he trusts the game to roll all of his dice?
We are so screwed.
Or that it may be something completely unrelated.
Hey,
Alright,
I'm
so-
still having fun.
All right, so we've got to go. So there's the main castle. The main castle is about to be under siege. If nothing else, the two sides aren't going to necessarily attack each other, but make a rush for taking the castle and taking the sword, essentially declaring themselves High King.
And they don't have a
And
choice
what
in
our
this.
plan is to potentially sweep in there and steal it out from both of their noses.
Yep.
And find our own king.
This is a plan that'll get us
But-
killed.
By the
Oh,
way,
yeah,
how-
Eric and Stark have got a history of good blood and working together. I can see if my name will get us through the door under the auspices of paying respects.
you know what? I think the three of us could do that.
You think they'll let a little crow in as your pet?
Yeah,
Or-
I believe-
Presumably a
fly
crow
in
can
the
just
window.
fly over the
I
walls.
want-
Well, yeah, the walls are no problem. It's getting into the castle itself.
It'll
Come
be
from
through
the
one of
windows
those
and
slits.
stuff.
Come, little crow, sit upon my shoulder.
Sitteth upon my shoulder.
Sitteth upon my shoulder.
Surely it should be my shoulder.
No, this is a trained crow. Say, nevermore.
Fix
Nevermore.
out your eyes.
The crow
He's
just
also
bites, the crow bites
he's
your
a
ear
druid
off.
of- he's a druid of the Morrigan, you know.
Ow. Why does everything
God.
must affect me?
Actually, he's probably just gonna scratch you. That bite.
It is back as is the back of the days of with my falconer.
And then
Good.
he's gonna go fly over to Selwyn.
I love being a pompous git.
Yep. All right. So, what? So the plan for right now is to. So some of you guys are going to try to essentially bluff your way into the castle using your good names and subsequently burning those family names with the Starks, anyways.
Or they pay their respects, get out, the crow stays behind.
Think you can do it?
No, but I'm willing to try.
Okay. Better you than me.
Besides,
I'll just-
I can. Everything I hold gets transformed along with me.
Though I would have to ask if Excalibur would allow that, since it is effectively an
Probably not. Probably
Well,
not. Yeah.
It's currently not in any stones at the moment.
Well, no, it's
Well,
more
yeah,
that
but it's
Excalibur
still a
was so-
goddamn magic sword.
Yeah, it's
Well, surely
it's
you can
the
sense our
magic sword.
intention. We are trying to find the proper heir, so
Well,
Air.
well, we are trying to find an heir. Whether it's the proper one or not, that depends on how people act. What people do after we get the sword.
well, slightly more proper than I happen to be a bastard of the last king.
You too? Well, not to say I am. I'm just saying that
There's so many of them these days.
Yes. They're they basically come out of the woodwork. Anyway, so Gray, have you right at the gates?
You're right to the gates. You know, there will be guards on the gates. There will be more guards than there normally are on the gates, of course.
Well, yes.
Because they don't want to do anything. You know, they kind of downplay the death of the king at the moment.
He's not dead. He's merely ill. He doesn't have a pulse. See, he's completely sick. When you return to a civilized settlement, I have a port in a storm. When you return to a civilized settlement you have visited before. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. I thought we can get
And
hospitality.
you've done that for Decalion already, anyway.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking there's one where I can get hospitality. So I was wondering if I could use that to get in the castle.
Alright. So yeah, I'll probably just wait outside and just shake my head a little bit like, oh god, this is so risky. You guys are gonna get yourselves killed.
You're not going to win any renown by staying in the back all the time.
Well, do you also want me to bully my way in or act as one of your bodyguards?
Well, yes, you can do that.
Well, yeah.
Alright, then I'll do that.
I'm whoever's personal cleric. I have to advise him of spiritual matters.
Oh wait, I do have charming and open. Damn, forgot that one. All right. Ah, here we go. I do have human. When you first enter a civilized settlement, someone who respects the custom of hospitality to minstrels will take you in as their guest. Did Stark, did the late king have a record of hospitality with minstrels?
Yeah.
I would imagine hospitality in general, seeing as he was a knight.
Yeah.
So would you mind if I wither here a moment? For me and my weary friends, who are also were also part of the families that were friends to the king.
I'm sorry, we got orders not to let anyone in at the moment.
Oh, we're not just anyone. We are anyone.
Do you have proof that you're
Charisma.
needed here?
I have a soapbox.
Oh god.
Give it to Aster so he can do his thing.
Proof that we are needed here, my dear friend. We are the only things you need here. We are adventurous people of sterling wit and cunning that can change the way of the world to our whim and will with valor and deed. And I have to ask you this, my good sir: would you rather this be in here, pissing out, or out there, pissing in?
I'm sorry, what's your argument for coming in?
Yeah, I
don't
heard
really have
nothing
one.
from that.
Ah,
Yeah.
God damn it! Really?
It was
No, as in
wonderful.
I heard you say all that, but like the point of it kind of went over my
Yeah,
head.
there was no point to it.
That was the point, though. He's just bullshitting, trying to.
I also got 11 on my charisma.
That should count for something.
He did
Eh.
get the 11. He did
In
get the
theory,
11.
in theory, anything past a 10 is effectively a crit roll, where you don't have a ton of negative side effects from what you're doing.
While he's talking, is the gate open?
No, it's kind of got a portcullis in the way.
While he's talking, is anyone manning the mechanism for the portcullis?
No,
Probably
that's a
not.
lot less subtle than what I was planning.
Yeah, that's
Go ahead,
That
go
is-
ahead. Do what you can while I'm currently talking their ear off.
How loud do you talk?
Okay, so remember back in the day when
start serenading them with a sample
No.
of your music.
remember back in the day when during the Pain Dragon campaign, my family's main trade was having +10 to oratory. So I can declaim pretty loudly.
Is there a
As
sally
soon-
port or a back door?
Yeah, so of course be a back door. It's no one's actually attacked this castle, so it's probably not very well designed. So you probably should be able to find an entrance quite easily.
What would you like? Discern realities?
Yeah, probably the best one for this.
It got quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I cannot find the back door.
Well, you probably can find the back door, but there's guards on it, so it doesn't really help you.
Okay, I'm going
Also,
to defy
How many
danger.
failed rolls do I need for a level? Because that's 4.
What
8.
level are you?
1.
How much experience do you have?
This is his first game.
Okay, so you're at 4 experience then.
Yeah.
You need 8.
Awesome.
To go up a level. We are going to be powerful because you don't get stronger by being awesome. You get stronger by being incompetent.
Or by infiltrating places.
Yes.
Depends on your class. Okay, yeah.
yeah.
There's guards by the back door then?
Yep.
I'm going to defy danger to try and pull them away. Like, I'm gonna start, like, pecking at one of them so he takes a shot. I'm assuming they have some form of crossbow or whatever.
Yeah.
Stupid bird.
And then the bird died.
Oh,
Wait.
shit. I might have.
Yeah.
Right, where's my little box? First time let's open it. Yeah, they're going to do damage. You want to get shot, you're getting shot. Where's the stats, the guard?
Ka!
Now, tell me this. Am I going to be able to draw them away anyway?
Probably, yes.
I mean,
Then
they have,
I
to cook,
have effectively succeeded.
they have to cook you somehow. They wing you when you fall down.
They're getting angry with this bird that's just flying around. They're trying to stab you. Stuff like that.
Gonna chase
Congratulations,
them
you were
halfway
overly
around the
effective.
castle.
Yeah, they for some reason they've just decided to hate this bird.
Fuck this bird!
It's been a bad day, they're not sure if they're going to be employed at the end of the week.
I'm not sure
Or
if they're going
alive.
to be alive at the end of the week.
Yeah.
Wait, are the rest of us here? Or is the
You'll,
bird flown off on his own?
I assume you'd be nearby.
Can other guards see us from here? Or are those the only guards in the area?
It's the back door to a castle.
Okay, well I can cause fear on them to get them to fuck off.
Sorry, what?
I can try to cause fear on them to get them to just run the hell away. Because they
I'm
attacked
already
the-
drawing them away, though.
Yeah, but you might get eaten.
No, they're not going to be able to catch them.
Then okay.
You're just
They
gonna give
got
it
a
to
lucky
the cat.
shot, but
Yeah.
I'm a bird and they're in armor, so...
So yeah, you're drawing them away. The rest of you are dealt with a door that's locked from the inside. What do you do?
Where's the thief?
Yeah, I can pick it if there's a visible lock.
I will.
I'm not even
It's
sure. It just says,
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
yeah, when you pick locks or pockets or disable traps, roll dex. So-
I'm going to use the bend bars, lift gates as the ability that the fighter has.
Okay.
Lift the door.
I'm going to try to
It's
lift this.
relatively sneakily.
Half
Just at
barrel
least let me
hinges?
try. There's nothing.
Yeah,
if
at
I
least try.
and it, yeah. If I try and it fails, then you can always bend them off. 10.
Aww. I wanted to have a chance of fucking up.
No, but this way we get to infiltrate and I get to thingy my alignment.
Mark experience.
Yeah.
Okay, so this would be. So where is?
Make sure you lock it when you're in.
So Okay, so this is picking lots. So 10, you do it no problem.
Yeah.
All right.
So, door opens and inside is a castle. It's a lot quieter than you'd expect a castle to be. Those of you who have been in a castle. Those of you who haven't been in a castle probably expect, gold everywhere and like silk sheets hanging from every wall. But
Yeah,
see,
I'm
Do
kind
we still have
kinda
the orphan
wondering-
with us?
Go ahead.
I was wondering if we had the orphan with us and how much he's freaking out that he's in a castle.
he's probably a gog again.
He can't really see much. He has too many hats over his eyes.
Yeah, and he's dragging a big clunking kind of like sack that's got candlesticks and other stuff hanging out of it.
Nothing but candlesticks.
Yeah, for some reason, just kind of because that's the first thing he saw Merrick. Not Merrick, sorry.
He is a Merrick.
Yeah, Selwyn Steel was a candlestick, so he's just been grabbing every candlestick. Half of them are just kind of like tin or wooden.
So he's nothing currently. But wait, wooden candlesticks? That's like dangerous.
Yeah, that does seem like a bad
No,
idea.
so
Yeah.
nothing but a lump of clothes and candlesticks.
Yeah, maybe stone candlesticks and stuff like that.
Okay, well, he's trying.
We're trying to teach this child well.
We set out to make him a bard. We're gonna make him a footpad.
We're trying to make him a little bit of everything. And besides,
Trying to make him king.
what do you think a bard has to do when he can't really make his trade normally?
Use one of his many other trades?
Prostitution.
Ah,
I wasn't gonna go there.
That's pretty much
Well,
what we were
obviously
expecting.
you weren't. I mean, he's not exactly the most attractive of children.
let's not go there either.
I'm afraid we're already there. We've been here for half an hour.
Right.
Only half an hour?
I'm being good.
You're
All
being
right, so
generous, is
moving
what you're
on.
being.
Anyway, so you're inside the castle.
We managed to get inside the castle.
Amazing,
Ow.
I know.
Magic. The thief actually can do his job, apparently.
Isn't it the fighter that
He's
lives
the
in
only one among us, then.
They're
Hey.
still arguing with the guards out front.
And the guards are still chasing after the damn crow.
Druids.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's easiest to hide as a crow because the feathers are crow feathers.
Yep.
Mhm.
So, the rest of you, those of you who are still arguing at the front, what do you do?
I'm
Hey,
still
get
trying
on
to get.
the
I'm still trying to get to acknowledge my right to be in there.
Yeah, they're still not hired an argument after you? Yeah, they're listening to you, though. It's kind of like, they said no one's allowed in. So,
Okay,
Who
I'm gonna
said
give
it?
him my soapbox to stand on. So
Oh,
he
you
sounds
said-
more convincing.
Let's have some rhetoric.
okay,
Give him +1 because of the soapbox.
go for it. Soapbox is +1 to rhetoric. There we go.
I'm keeping
Wouldn't
the
it be
soapbox.
parlay?
Didn't matter. But it doesn't really.
Yeah. Well, kind of like shouting at people.
So roll plus charisma +1.
Yep.